Are you looking for a deep and meaningful romance anime where you fall in love with the main couple and you get to see them grow closer and see them share their love with each other in a really cute way? Well, go read Horimiya or Maid-sama, because this isn't what you're looking for. This show is as deep as this, and if you don't understand what this is, then just go read Horimiya. Seriously, it's really good. Or instead of that, you can just watch some more of my videos, because obviously you're enjoying it a little bit, so because you're still watching at this point. So just go ahead and like and subscribe, and you can see when I post some more. And we're almost at 100, guys. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting lately, so thanks. Alright. Anyways, A Couple of Cuckoos is basically a teenage boy's dream. You have Nagi Umino, who's going to meet his real parents because he was swapped at birth, and he happens to run into this girl named Erica, who is pretending to jump off a bridge as an act of rebellion because her parents have put her in an arranged marriage. There we go. Nailed it. In the process of stopping her, though, he pulls a classic maneuver I like to call the boob grab maneuver. But hey, he protected her head, though, so that's all that really counts. In the process of him stopping and accidentally copping a feel, she accidentally takes a picture of him accidentally copping a feel. She then uses this as blackmail to get him to help her trick her parents into thinking that they are dating so they can call off the engagement. And then they spend the day together, they have a great time, there's kind of a little bit of a spark, and then it kind of gets, it's muffled out. Because like it's not going to go anywhere, Erica's already engaged, so that's that. So after this whole fiasco, Nagi has to go meet his actual parents. And here's a real shocker I'm sure nobody saw coming. But Erica is the other child that was swapped at birth, and Nagi just hasn't found out yet, but they are actually in an arranged marriage together. Before we even move past the subject of them being swapped at birth, let's just take a second to think about this. They birthed a child with a wiener, and it came back without a wiener. They birthed a child with jet black hair, and it came back with this weird orange color on it. Like, what were they doing? They popped this child out and just handed it off and said, hey, take this, clean it for me. I'll see it whenever it comes back. Like, I don't even think they looked at it. All right, we're going to kick it up another notch. Just go ahead, lock in those seat belts because we're going to get moving now. Ready? So not only is he being forced to marry the baby that he was swapped with at birth, so they're just marrying into each other's families now. So they all parents have all the kids, okay? That's not that bad. Like, there's no like incesty thing kind going on or anything like that. She's a baddie, so he's not too mad over it. But he actually has a crush on another girl called Hiro. But she said she won't date anybody that's smarter than her, so when Nagi becomes first in class, he confesses to her. Turns out she's a shrine maiden, which they can't date, let alone committing any acts of the boinking or marriage. As if things weren't complicated enough, they don't want to tell Erica that Hiro's a shrine maiden, so Erica keeps trying to set Hiro and Nagi up. Erica and Nagi don't want to tell anybody that they're engaged, so Nagi can get with Hiro and Erica can find her true love. But Hiro thinks Erica and Nagi make a cute couple. And now we need to put like the roller coaster bars down because we're going to kick it up like 20 notches here, okay? This is the kicker. The sister that Nagi has grown up with, thinking that they were blood related for 16 years or whatever, she is pulling the "what are you doing, stepbro" card, and she wants Nagi. She's literally reading a manga about siblings that aren't blood related right here. This is what gives her the idea. Putting the story aside, it is just a slice of life rom-com with a harem of very attractive waifus. But I think the wild amounts of borderline incestiness and religious forbidden love make it really good, actually. But holy cow, does that sound bad coming out of my mouth. This is posted at Wiibz. I just want to clarify, I don't support incestiness, okay? The show doesn't have any, and the borderline stuff is kind of funny. Plus, the show doesn't take it too far, so it makes it kind of funnier. You can carry on now. Also, I just really love the artwork and animation that they did in the show. Like, I've voiced this before in a different video, but like, really colorful, detailed, like flashy eyes. I love that, and they did this in the show really well on top of well-designed characters, and it really makes these waifus pop. In particularly, all the characters are really great. Also, all the movements look really well done. There are great animations that complement the jokes, funny actions, or reactions to things. Overall, for the review of a couple of Cuckoos, I'd say this is like probably the second best romance anime of the year, competing very closely with My Dress Up Darling. This one has a very different style, but it's very much so just as enjoyable. I'd say it's like a 9 out of 10. I watched all 7 episodes in a row, not needing to take a break from them, and very much so looking forward to what was going to happen next, even though I knew it was going to be some sussy baka type stuff. But that's all I have in this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this show. I'm sure there's lots of colorful opinions on this, and I'd love to read them, and I'll see you in the next one.